rather it just go live.
Okay. Here we go. I was trying to get it so we could. It doesn't matter. Say hi.
Hi, are we live?
It says so.
Yeah, see, make sure that it's the right one with the right picture and everything.
I'm trying to pull it up.
Hi, we're doing the new moon reading. The new moon is tonight, or actually past midnight. I think it's at 2:30 or 2:03 um, tomorrow morning. So it's time to find our new moon intentions. We have a lot of things moving around in our lives right now. So I'm really excited to see how we should be dealing with those
It's the
things
right
that
one.
are moving. So we're gonna put the camera up top, and then you're gonna see all of the shuffles that I do. Because right now I'm preparing my cards. So it's to do your oracle reading. These are the cards, by the way. Ah. The first you have to shuffle the cards and make sure that they are in the right order for you and your intention. So an intention happens during the new moon because the new moon is emptiness. It doesn't have any light reflecting back. So you get to fill it with whatever you need. And it's kind of like filling up your cup. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm shuffling the cards to kind of feel them all. I'm going to make sure that I touch every single card. And not only put my energy into the cards, but also get energy out of the cards. And it will help me feel what I want to feel. I just actually had a job interview. Kind of. It was like a first meeting. And
You keep talking.
and we're both feeling eager, like the person who is interviewing me and myself feel eager and excited about me joining the team, right?
Yeah.
So, and I haven't worked in this capacity for a while. Actually, I've never worked in this capacity, like exactly, because I've always been self-employed.
Yeah, so this will be your first, like, job.
Yeah,
Like, being someone's employee.
yeah. So I do not know what that's like, but I think that I'm valuable, and I think that they also think that I'm valuable, and I think that that is good. All right, that feels good, so I'm going to cut the cards.
You keep talking, I'm going to go.
And then I'm going to feel the energy from the cards.
Sounds good.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to feel the energy from the cards, and that will help me to determine what placement to put the piles back together in. I'm not feeling anything.
Take a deep breath.
So I still didn't feel a big pull. Like sometimes I really feel a pull from one of the piles. Do you think I need to shuffle more? Or do you think this is it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think if you felt a pull, then you're probably okay.
yeah,
But if you feel a pull to shuffle more, you should probably shuffle more.
I think this is it. I think it's good to get started also.
Yeah.
And this is my reading now. So what we're going to be finding today, the most, like everything comes back to the first card, which is the new moon intention. Number 2 is why this intention is important and like why it's coming to me now. 3 is how to healthily and safely incorporate this intention into my life. And 4 is the outcome and lesson. Mostly the outcome and lesson, like from the higher power and stuff. So, because this is a reading that's based on the moon cycle, this is something that I'm going to be thinking about for at least the next 2 weeks until the full moon. But also, you could like kind of think about it from the like for the 4-week period. I'm using the Prism Oracle Guidebook from Nicole Pivarato. She also made these cards and has a lot of information about the cards in the book. And then also this reading is one of the readings that she describes in this book. So let's get started. Let's see what my new moon intention is. Thanks for coming if you're here. Oh, trust. I've been getting trust a lot.
Yeah,
Do you want to read for me?
sure thing. Yeah, trust is a good one, especially for intention, because it could mean trusting the people who have said they're going to help us in this coming couple of months where it's going to be all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
It could mean trust in yourself, which is what I think it means.
Mm-hmm.
It could mean trust just in the future, like trust that your future will be good, which is what that's been my whole practice for this last like few weeks where it's blue.
Yeah.
For these last few weeks when everything's been going crazy, here it is I've just been trusting that the future is going to be good. And I've never been able to do that before.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It feels nice.
Yeah, so something I really like about these cards is that it incorporates the colors of the chakras.
Okay, 17 people are here. If you want to say hi.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for coming in. I just turned my new moon intention card and I got trust. I was just saying that this deck of oracle cards by Nicole Pivarato, and incorporates the colors of the chakras, and this chakra, the blue one, is incorporating not only the voice, the what is that one called? The throat
chakra. Mm-hmm.
But also the third eye chakra, which is the intuition chakra. So let's hear what trust.
When this card comes up in a reading, it's a sign to start trusting yourself. We often seek advice from our outside sources and people we trust. The reality, though, is that most of the time, deep down inside, you know what you need to do. Have the confidence to trust in yourself and your own sense of self-governance. Ultimately, you can make your own decisions.
That's very, very good to hear, because like I had this interview meeting thing today.
Yeah.
That's something that I did. I set it up on my own. And this is what I was doing. And I have been getting also messages and pulls from like other people in my life to do something else that does not go with this job.
Right.
And as much as I do trust those people and I respect them, I have to trust myself in this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's a good one to have. So let's see why. This will clear that up even more. So my why is rejection.
Oh, wow.
Well, I haven't gotten this very much.
No, never seen it before.
All right, so let's hear what rejection is.
Rejection. Try to reframe the pain of rejection and consider that whatever rejected you wasn't meant to be part of your life at this time, whether it be a person or something else. Some even say that rejection is protection. So even though it may really hurt right now, know that something better is waiting for you. Trust that whatever is meant for you is on its way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we were all planned on moving someplace. We had been working on it for months. And then right at the last final push, after all of our stuff was packed and we were putting it in the truck, somebody said, "You're not welcome."
Yeah, don't put your stuff in the truck.
Yeah, so that rejection was really interesting and unexpected. So we've completely changed our plans over the last 2 weeks, and we're doing something totally different, but we're trusting in ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So this feels like,
yeah,
this is great.
That's like just obvious. So let's see how to incorporate trust in a safe way, because it's really easy to get out of control with trust, right?
Yeah.
Oh, death. Interesting.
Oh my.
So how do we incorporate trust using death?
Death. The death card as a reading is not about literal death, but instead about a phase or cycle of your life that is dying out. Like the leaves from a falling branches in the tree in the fall, this part of your life needs to die out to create space for new leaves to emerge in the spring.
Mm,
This can sometimes be difficult, and it's only natural to mourn if you feel like you need to.
mm.
Just know that a whole new phase of your life is getting ready to begin. Yeah, so this is something that I've been saying about this whole process is we are mourning
Right.
because we have been living with my in-laws, your parents,
Mm-hmm.
and it has been great. We really like taking care of them and we really like them taking care of us.
Yeah.
And we've really enjoyed living together in a way that I was really surprised by, but it's been wonderful.
Yeah.
And now that's no longer going to be the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And even though we're happy to be doing what we want to be doing and not having to take care of them, we're also sad that we're not going to be living with them because it was very nice. It was lovely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. On top of that, just on a wider scope of things, is like there was a lot of needed healing and needed, you know, post COVID stuff
Yeah.
that we've been doing, and we have had like a little protective bubble around us with my parents being here, and like that is not that that person has to die, but like that the need for that protection has to die. And then even bigger picture is like I was saying in the beginning, I'm transitioning from only ever being self-employed to being an employed person.
Right.
And like that entrepreneur in me, like again, doesn't have to die, but like I do have to let go of some of that need for control that I used to have,
Yeah. Yeah.
and in order to probably flourish quite a bit in this
Yeah. So
new position.
my suspicion is that you are entrepreneurial now in so many other ways
Yeah.
besides your work.
Yeah.
So if you can offload all the stress and the thinking that comes with being entrepreneurial and just have this be a way you make money,
Mm-hmm.
and be a job you go to and you clock out of and you leave at the office,
Mm-hmm.
then you can focus all that entrepreneurial energy on your other businesses that we're starting.
Yeah.
So,
Other endeavors.
yeah,
Yeah,
endeavors.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right, now this is the specialist card.
I have a guess. I always have a guess, but
Yeah.
let's see.
It's the outcome and the lesson. So this is, so when you think about like your intuition, and this is all very intuition-y, right? But then the outcome and lesson, that's from like your connection to the higher. So that might be a different thing for a lot of different people, but like there's always some sort of co- connection to a higher something. And this is the lesson that's coming from that. Like this I could have said myself, but this is going to be the interesting one.
Oh,
Balance.
that's great.
Oh, just you would not have guessed that, I don't think.
No, I guessed um, faith.
Yeah, we're coming into Libra season. It's just around the corner. We have to get through Virgo first, but it's coming up. So let's see.
Balance. This card refers to the need to look at areas in your life that may need a little balancing. For example, sometimes outside sources can demand our full attention and allow little time for ourselves. How can you allow for more balance in your life? And what do you need to do to achieve it?
Mm,
So that is exactly what I was just talking about.
yes.
I think,
Yes.
yeah,
No,
I
there's.
think there's a lot of ways that you need balance in your life. I think like you've been, I think I'm okay to say this on the stream. I think you've been really struggling with your relationship with your family
Mm-hmm.
and like how important they are and like just like it feels like sometimes they've dropped the ball and there's a lot of you reacting to that,
Mm-hmm.
and that might be the trust yourself, be rejected by them, let that die,
Mm-hmm.
and not have a relationship with them anymore, but let the importance of that die
Yeah.
and achieve a balance in your life where you are no longer beholden to their judgments and stuff like that.
Yeah. The other side of that is that we've put a ton of energy into care and, you know, even just cohabitation with my parents,
Mm-hmm.
that that puts so much on this side of the balance
Yeah.
when it comes to family, and like we haven't been able to put other things on that side of the balance.
That is
very
true.
much.
Yeah. We are looking at this from a pre-balanced state,
Yeah.
and we don't know what's up there on the higher balance tray, right?
Yeah.
So once that falls down and we can see what it is, maybe we'll have a totally different opinion. I
Right.
definitely miss the nieces and nephews and stuff, and we have not been able to spend any time with the family
Mm-hmm.
that has not been some sort of obligation.
Yeah, and
And
then also the balance, like you were just talking about the balance of like offloading some of my like entrepreneurial energy and like not having to focus so much on like 24/7 365
yeah,
on that, like focus some other stuff on just like, you know, other things, giving to the community and stuff, and then like the the amount of time is going to be more quality time that I spend on like whatever entrepreneurial endeavors I have coming up.
yeah, like especially for example, you write books, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you know how many people write books and also run a business? Like few. And the
Yeah.
people who do usually hire a manager, and they it's well after the business is established.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how many people have a regular job and write books? Many.
A lot. Yeah.
And so you can focus your energy on the books and stuff like that while still working a job. And I think that might, as an example, not necessarily what you were going to do, but
I like it. I like it a lot. I like the tone of this spread.
oh yeah.
It is very like it's it's not neutral. It's a little bit warm, but it's like very like saturated in like kind of like almost an autumnal kind of um
Yeah. Yeah, it feels yeah. You got like winter, spring, summer and fall.
mhm. Yeah, black for summer.
Yeah. I was thinking winter, spring, summer and fall.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, black for
black for
summer.
summer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Okay.
You go because you're actually like I have a path forward like pretty precisely
Oh yeah.
and you kind of don't. So this is really important.
Yeah, so
So
why don't you tell my
take a seat?
why don't you tell my
Make sure you touch every card.
I know, why don't you tell my story?
All right, so we have been working towards illustration for your job. We have been working towards art for your job, for like your like career for many years. You were working like odd jobs for a while before we got married. And even during that time, we put some of your art up and it sold. And I said at that time, um, your art makes you happier than your odd jobs. Your art, like when we put the effort in, your art makes as much or more money than your odd jobs. And I don't think your mental capacity is good for like the um, what's the word, retail or like coffee shop. It's like it's so much to for an introvert especially to be able to do that. So when we got married, you stopped doing that and you started focusing on art. Now, the art was maybe a little bit spread out. You did a lot of different things. But what you really wanted to focus on was illustration. And you've been basically going to your self-run school for illustration.
Yeah.
And you've put in the hours more than the hours for education. You put in the money, and now it's time. Now you graduated, and it's time for you to go out into the world. Now, having a degree from the School of Hard Knocks is might not count on a resume, but your portfolio will definitely count. And that's what we're going to try to do. But then also, you're a graphic designer, so we can also, like similarly to what we were just saying, maybe you get something that's leading you towards not being not being 24/7 365 entrepreneur, and like maybe offloading some of your time and some of that onto someone else so that you can make a living and then focus your quality time. But we don't know. Maybe this is going to tell us to go whole hog into finding illustration jobs.
Yeah, yeah. Um, maybe you're done being the entrepreneur, and maybe it's my turn to pick up that
Yeah.
and do freelance illustration, which, yeah, I've promised myself that I'm not going to have imposter syndrome, and I am going to apply for jobs that I think I can do, um, whether or not that's it. For
Yeah.
jobs that I actually think I
That you
can do.
think you can do.
Yeah.
And not that you know that you can do.
Right.
Right? Because, like, that was a lot of it. Alright, let's see. New moon intention. Fear.
Yeah. This makes sense because this is my focus has really been on the conquering of fear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid to apply for jobs because I'm afraid they're gonna reject me? That
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense, but it's something that has driven my choices for decades.
Yeah.
Like I'm afraid to go live on YouTube because like what? Like people are gonna be like, you have an ugly face? People say that in real life.
Allow yourself to have the freedoms
Yeah.
of like
I have let fear rule me, and over these last couple of months, and especially over these last couple of weeks, I have made the conscious effort to decouple myself from fear.
yeah. Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear what Nicole Pivarato has to say. This card is a call to summon the courage to face your fears while honoring them at the same time. Moments like these are often the most definitive in life and act as the greatest teachers and catalysts for positive change. What is it that's holding you back? Why are you afraid? Sitting with these questions will help you tap into your power and greatest potential. Acknowledging and moving past your fears can bring you into a greater sense of alignment with yourself and the world around you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So, especially because we decided that these next 2 weeks is I'm going to start applying for jobs. Like that's
Yeah. So like kind of like how I was thinking about my interviews and the things that I'm doing almost as like an offloading or as a homecoming even. You're going into something completely new. It makes sense for it to be scary.
yeah.
All right, and this is why is rest.
That also makes so much sense because the amount of effort I put into being afraid of things was way more than just doing them.
Yeah.
Like it is crazy. And like I I genuinely believe that I am good enough to get these jobs, and these jobs are easier than all the other jobs I've ever done physically. They're not as physically
Yeah.
demanding. Like
Yeah, or even mentally.
in some ways, yeah, even
In
mentally.
some way, because like you're going with
My
with
my
your
natural inclination
yeah,
instead of against it. Yeah,
right.
that's so true.
Rest. Rest is essential for all beings. This card symbolizes the need for a little extra downtime to recharge. By giving yourself and your body the rest you need, you'll conserve the energy to achieve your goals with clarity and purpose. That's interesting. So maybe you actually need to take a bit of a break from going and even if you take like the next 2 weeks, you're not going to be constantly drawing and practicing and stuff, and you just focus on applying or even making your portfolio.
Yeah.
And then instead of going producing.
Well, we're done producing. I'm going to produce something today, and then we're done producing finished product for the foreseeable future.
Mm-hmm.
So I can focus entirely on building my portfolio,
Yeah.
which will be mostly just gathering the stuff that I've already done, but some of it will be finishing off some projects that I'm doing just for presentation.
Yeah, so we have a craft fair tomorrow, so we have to stop
I mean, thumbs up.
making things for that because that's going to be over. So you do have some time to really like let it simmer a little bit.
Let's see what the how says.
Yeah, this is really interesting for you because
Oh, okay, good. That's what I've
what
been
is it?
running on.
Creativity.
Intuition,
Oh,
baby.
intuition.
Yeah, so I fought against my intuition for in illustration for years. I thought, oh, people aren't going to like what I like,
Yeah.
and I'm going to try to make things that people will like.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I stopped and I started doing the things that I like, and people, that's when I started getting a response.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been following my intuition ever since, although to greater and lesser extents.
Yeah. Intuition is an inner knowing that we all possess. Society encourages us to ignore the deep knowledge that sits within us and asks us to use intellect instead. But sometimes intellect alone can't guide you where you need to go. The more you pay attention to your intuition, the stronger it becomes. What is your intuition trying to tell you? Where is it guiding you? That's a great one to get
Yeah.
when you're applying to jobs because you at any point in the application and interview and whatever process,
Yeah.
you can decide this was not right for me and I'm going to try something else. And that's really important to remember.
Yeah, I have been. It's so right real to me, and it's so exactly right now in my life and my heart
Mm-hmm.
that it's hard to even talk about because I just want to say my whole life story all to get like it's so hard. How do you present yourself all at once? So I
Yeah.
think we just flip
I'll,
the next card.
I'll condense it a little bit and say like we were going against our intuition when we're going to move elsewhere.
Yeah.
And you like weighed the pros and cons and you're like tick, 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 tick. Like
Mhm.
it makes more sense to go this way because it'll be safer, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no potentially witches in that forest, right?
Yeah.
But it's we want to go into the forest
Yeah.
with the witches.
We got to.
Yeah.
It's the thing we want. Okay, ready? Caution.
Interesting. So outcome and lesson is caution. This card is a signal not to rush things. What?
Oh, okay.
That's similar to rest. Okay, it asks you to slow down and listen to your inner voice.
Okay.
If something doesn't feel right about the situation that you're in, ask questions, honor your intuition, and proceed with care.
So for me, this card is intuition in a different stage
Yeah.
of a choosing process,
Yeah.
which makes a lot of sense. This is something that I don't often do. Ironically, instead of being cautious, I rush headlong into safety,
Mm-hmm.
which has often bitten me.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. You like you put a bunch of like soapy water down and you're like slip and sliding into safety.
yeah. Yeah, so that's good. Like it's basically what you said, right? If there's a job that seems really good, but I'm getting a bad feeling about it,
Yeah.
even if it has even if it pays well, has good hours and all this stuff,
Yeah.
I should be cautious
Yeah.
about that inner voice. I should listen to that inner voice.
Yeah, we've been in a couple of situations where we knew it was wrong and we kind of went with the flow just to see where it went. And we had the freedom and the opportunity to be able to leave like as soon as it tipped over. But I think the more we listen to our intuition, the better. We've only made good choices when we listen to our intuition.
Yeah.
I really like that you got caution as your outcome and lesson because it's kind of the perfect combination of fear, rest, and intuition.
Yeah.
So, like, it kind of ties it all together really well.
It's an interesting.
Yeah, you also got
Yeah.
a very nice.
This one's winter, spring. No. Summer. No.
No,
It's
it's
not.
definitely
That's
winter,
fall.
spring, and then summer, fall. Intuition's fall.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah,
Yeah, winter, spring, summer, fall. I mean fall, summer.
Yeah, so yeah, I really am grateful for this reading because I think I was like, oh, this is great. Like I went for it, and I'm gonna get a job out of this, and
Yeah.
and
It's really interesting because it told you go.
yeah,
You got this. And it told me pay attention and
yeah,
make sure you do your work.
yeah, because we were definitely looking at some jobs, and we were like, oh, this will be easy. You'll apply and you'll get it, and it'll
Yeah.
be fine. And maybe it's not right for you.
Yeah. That I'm
Like,
happy because I have been cautious about applying to those jobs, and I've been
hmm
trying to like figure out if that's actually what I want to do and really
yeah,
spending time with myself.
yeah,
And yeah, that's great. I think that's what this has told me to do.
yeah, because that's not really how you
Operate regularly.
yeah, you
Yeah.
operate like you go to the place and you find it and you find your place.
Right.
And we that's what your intuition has always told us.
And maybe that's an opportunity that we have now that
Mhm.
we I wasn't sure we would have before.
Yeah.
Especially if I start getting freelance jobs, which is what I'm really called to do, is
Yeah.
apply to freelance jobs. Okay.
Yeah, I like it. I'm ready to call the stream
I'm
done.
going to grab a vibe card and then we're going to go.
Yeah, we'll do this vibe card for both of us.
Okay. Oh yeah, here.
Let's put it up a little
You
bit.
choose one. Okay. Now you cut it. I'll cut it, I guess.
Mhm. This one?
Keeping.
Yeah.
Okay. We've never done this before.
Yeah, this is fun though. Faith.
Oh my gosh, I
You
called
called
it.
it. Yeah. So let's read Faith. Because I know we usually don't read the vibe card, but that was very interesting. This card isn't really about belief in a higher power, although if that is part of your practice, you're welcome to infuse it here. It's more about trusting that no matter what, things will be okay. This is an idea that's much larger than yourself or anyone else. Things are moving and shifting all of the time. Just keep working toward your goal, whatever it may be, and know that the outcome will lead you exactly where you need to be.
This is like we had this rug pull and like
Mhm.
all of a sudden everything changed in an instant.
Yeah.
And usually that would make me incredibly fearful. I would
And
panic. Everything would be terrible.
you would unwind, and all of your ends would be free.
Yeah, but instead, I was like, got it. And
Yeah.
I started working harder. I started feeling safer.
Mhm.
It totally was the opposite of what we would normally expect from my reaction. And like instead of unwinding, everything got tight and like
Yeah. Kind of same like for me, but opposite, right?
mhm,
Like I think a lot of people who might be scared would like start applying to all sorts of jobs. But I was just like, okay, I'm gonna apply to this job. I'm gonna get it.
yeah, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start doing this and it's gonna work, and it's been working.
Yeah.
And so I'm feeling very good about the future at one of maybe the most uncertain times in our life.
Yeah.
And so to
Mhm.
get this card, like we really chose this card,
Yeah.
or it chose us.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Have a lot of faith. If you're here in the future, have faith. Love you. Oh yeah, what I usually do is I bring the camera down.
Wait, you're not. Thanks for watching. Bye.